Countdown.
Tahniah! Siaran langsung ini dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber Malaysia. Sebuah inisiatif e-didik Malaysia dan Kelab Guru Malaysia. Tumpukan perhatian anda. Siaran langsung akan bermula sebentar lagi. Link sijil akan diberikan di hujung siaran ini. Pastikan diisi dalam tempoh yang ditetapkan. Terima kasih.
Good evening, hello all the wonderful students and especially Muet candidates. Welcome to Pusat Tuisyen Academy YouTuber, bermula percuma selamanya percuma. How are you today? Okay, I hope all of you are ready for today's lesson. Okay, before we proceed, let's begin our session with reciting Kitab Al-Fatihah for Muslim students. Whereas for non-Muslim students, please pray according to your own religions. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Amin, amin. Okay. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Madam Aisha from College Tingkatan 6 Sultan Abdul Aziz, the moderator of the day. Okay, we at Pusat Tuisyen Academy YouTuber will still provide you with free online classes. Okay, therefore take this opportunity to do your revision. Okay, I can see Mr. Divan, what is it? Mr. Vega Disan Rahman, okay? Mr. Desan, okay? Pranip Rishin, Dalila, okay? A lot more, okay? So, I believe that everyone knows every Tuesday at 5 p.m. is Muet session for Form 6 and Matriculation students. So please set your reminder, put it in your timetable, okay? So let me introduce our teacher for today's lesson. We have Cikgu Hana, okay? Cikgu Hana is a lecturer from IPG Campus Bahasa Melayu. We are now live on Cikgu Hana's channel. So please support her channel, okay, by clicking subscribe button now. Okay, the topic of today's lesson is figurative language under reading, if I'm not mistaken. So please follow the class until the end, okay? Together with us, we also have Madam Vina, okay, to ensure the Madam Vina today, she is a control host, so she will ensure the lesson goes on smooth. Okay, so before we begin, I have few reminders for you. Firstly, please pay attention to our lesson, stop chatting and use the chat session wisely. Secondly, regarding certificate link, the link will be given at the end of our lesson. So fill in the form within the time limit, 30 minutes. Okay, so without further ado, let's welcome Cikgu Hana. Okay, Cikgu Hana. Okay.
Yep. Thank you so much, Madam Aisa. Thank you, Madam Bina. And thank you to all the students. Thank you as well to Mr. Desan who are with us.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So today, actually the title for today is figurative language. It caters both for reading and writing actually. All right. So before that, here are our team. All right, here are our team, Teacher Chia, Madam Vina, Madam Aisa, Teacher Yeni, then myself, and then Teacher Maddie. All right. Okay, next slide. Okay, yes, as I told you, figurative language will cover both reading and writing paper Muet 803 and 804. All right. So basically, I need to review with you the format of reading paper. Okay, there would be 8 texts. Okay, and then the length of the text is around 100 to 900 words. The possible genres of the texts are short text, such as advertisement, notices, menus, and timetables. And then factual and literary texts such as emails, letters, reviews, short stories, articles, research, bulletin, and literary writing. Okay, so one of these, sometimes they would ask, the sentences involved a figurative language, either simile or um, metaphor or idiom, or any other literary devices that we learn. Okay, and the number of questions for reading paper is 40, and the question types: multiple matching, part 1, 3 options of multiple choice questions, which cover parts 2 until 4. So 2, 3, 4, you have 3 option multiple choice question, and then you have gap text for part 5, and then 4 options multiple choice questions, part 6 and 7. The time given to you for reading paper is 75 minutes, which is 1 hour and 15 minutes. Maximum score is 90 marks, and the weightage is 25%. Okay, now, sorry, this is writing. Okay, this is writing, not reading. Okay, so letters, number of tasks, there are 2 possible text types. You have letter or emails based on the text stimulus. You have either discursive, argumentative, or problem solution essay. And then the word count for task 1 is about 100 to 135 words, and task 2 is at least 250 words. So they are not long, okay, about 1.5 pages. And then time given to you is 75 minutes, and the maximum score is 90 marks, and the weightage is also 25%. Okay, so this is writing format, yeah. All right, the objectives of our session today. By the end of the session, you should be able to identify similes and metaphors, and then use them. Use both similes and metaphors in sentences, or while reading the text. Okay. Now, for effective reading, I think I have gone through with you strategies to help improve reading skills. Okay, Madam Chia before this has already mentioned about root words, prefixes, and suffixes, and then I have covered on inferences, identifying context clues, and today I'm going to identify similes and metaphors for today's session. Yeah, and then the rest of the skills has also been covered by either one of us, right? Okay, thank you, students, for joining. I could see quite a number of you. Okay, please ask your friends to join, yeah? Okay, so specifically, today, identify similes and metaphors. Now, before that, let me take you to why authors use figurative language. Okay, so authors normally use figurative language to make descriptions more interesting. And then figurative language does not mean exactly what the words say. All right, like simile and metaphor, they are they are not literal meaning. All right, so they represent figurative meaning of the words. So we would go through that in a while. Okay, now, simile. A simile compares 2 things in a creative way using the words like or as. Okay, simile is equal to similar for you to remember easier. Okay, simile equals to similar. So similes use the words like or as to describe things that is similar to something else, whereas metaphors say the subject is something else. Okay, so for example, it's as hot as an oven here. So an oven is hot. So you are saying that the temperature Okay, temperature is as hot as an oven. So you are making comparison, the heat with the oven. That is simile. Why? Because you have the word as here. Whenever
Uh,
you, yes, Madam Vina.
Kak
Sorry.
Aisyah, supposed to give
Sorry.
Yeah, go
the
ahead.
Wait,
Go
wait,
ahead. Go
wait.
ahead.
Where is the? I haven't.
okay. A 1 minute A1 A12. Right,
Okay,
correct
sorry, sorry. A12.
A12.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yes.
A.
A12.
All right.
A12.
A one,
Okay.
two.
All right.
All right.
Okay, you
I
may
forgot
continue,
to
Kak.
check.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Metaphor is a figure of speech in which two unlike things are compared without the use of like or as. They are actually similar to simile. It is just that not used like or as. All right. A metaphor takes the form of a direct comparison. For example, dad is a bear today. So dad is a bear today. So it comparing the sentence comparing the father to a bear. All right. It brings a connotation of probably the okay, that the bear is grouchy. Okay, grouchy. So that is the bear today. The common ground is grouchiness. So probably the dad is grouchy that day. So the son made a comparison that dad is a bear today. All right. So simile versus metaphor. He is as grouchy as a bear. Okay, that is simile because the word as is used. Okay, the comparison made, the person is as grouchy as a bear. But a metaphor, when you say that he is a bear, okay, so you are imagining this person is a bear. Okay, all right. Now, the example of simile. She is as sweet as candy. Okay, candy is sweet. So you are making a comparison that the person, the lady or the girl is as sweet as candy. Comparison is being made, all right? Bob runs like a deer. Now, like is being used over here to show that Bob is similar to a deer. Similar in what? In the way he runs. Okay? Next, the willow's music is like a soprano. So this is the willow tree. Okay, when the wind blows, then it makes sound. All right. So the willow's music is like a soprano. So willow is compared the sound, okay, of the willow tree or the leaves. All right, when it go against each other when the wind blows, is compared to a music like a soprano. That's the sound of it. Okay. She slept like a log. Okay, when you say that she slept like a log, meaning, oh, Pranif, Cikgu Hana is as sweet as candy. Thank you,
Candy.
Pranif. I am blushed. Okay. You are very good at complimenting ladies, huh, Pranif?
Wow.
Mis-
Wow.
Mr.
Wow.
Validation as well.
Yeah, calm
Come
and
and
cool as
cool.
Madam Lu. Wow. Mr. Jason is
Thank
very
you. Thank
gentleman.
you. Oh my God.
Okay. He slept like a log, okay, meaning the person, okay, the lady slept unmoved, okay, not moving, very deep sleep, just like a log. Even if people make noise, okay, whether it's dark or whether it's, the room is light, then she won't be bothered. Okay, so what did this mean?
This mean.
What do you mean? Formidable MS. I'm not sure what what question which you are referring to. Okay, what you are referring to what? Okay, so can you please explain your question or rephrase your question?
Which one?
Yeah, if you are
Which one?
referring to this, she slept like a log, meaning that she slept very deep. Even if people make noise, she's still sleeping, continues sleeping. All right.
Oh,
She
okay.
got it. Okay, so she got
Just
it.
got it.
Yeah.
Just got it.
All right. And then he is as thin as a rail. Okay, look at the rail over here. Okay, in the picture. Very thin, right? So he is as thin as a rail. Anyone thin as a rail?
Just
Madam
got it,
Aisha,
Hana.
are you as thin as a rail?
No, no, no. Yani,
Yani.
Cici Yani,
Oh
Cici
yeah,
Yeah,
Yani,
Titi
teacher
Annie
ni.
Cici
probably.
Yani.
Okay, just now
Wow.
my dad is a bear. Okay. Um, okay, the normally it refers to, it don't really refer to the appearance, all right? It refers to your behavior.
Oh.
Yeah. So that my dad is a bear. Don't, it doesn't refer to the appearance. It refers to the behavior or the way the animal run. If you are you know talking about how a person runs. But anyway, it depends on what you meant, the writer wants to mean it. I think it is also acceptable when you want to compare the size of the bear with the dad, if your dad is big. Okay. All right. Okay, this is an example of metaphor. The bar of soap was a slippery eel. Okay, you, if it is written in a form of a simile, you would say that the bar of soap is as slippery as an eel. Okay, or the bar of soap is slippery like an eel. Okay, so whether if you use as or like, then it becomes simile. But the sentence over here is a metaphor because you don't use as and like. All right, the bar of soap was a slippery eel. So you are making a comparison of the soap being slippery eel. You know eel, right? It's a kind of a fish like a snake. All right. um all right, the light was the sun during our test. Okay, the light was the sun during our test. So you are comparing that the light gives a light like the sun, like how the sun does giving the universe the light. Okay, but this comparison is very straightforward. Okay, next, he hogged the road. Okay, like he take control of the road. Okay, he hogged the road. So the word hogged, okay, he compare he like hogging the road. Okay, and then she toyed with the idea. Toy is you play with the idea. All right, so you give the idea what do you call that, you give the idea, you play with the idea. Okay, you toss the idea, so you are making a metaphor. Okay, all right, next let's practice. Okay, read the postcard below and identify similes and metaphor. This is very small, but this one is this, can you read? All right, this is a postcard. Anyone would like to join us?
Okay, invite link.
Okay, let's give them the invite link. You can
Okay.
join us.
All right, done.
Okay, anyone, please join us. in the studio.
Okay.
Okay, in the meantime,
Anyone?
the rest of you, you could look at the postcard and then identify the simile, few similes and few metaphors in the postcard. Okay, those.
Okay, anyone come and join us? Oh, someone.
Pranif.
Oh,
Pranif.
Okay,
Pranif. Okay.
Kak
okay, good.
Aisyah, second code. Second code.
Yeah. I will announce. Okay. The next code is number 4. The next code is number 4. Okay, number 4. 4.
4.
Okay, number 4.
Okay.
Hi, Pranif.
Hi,
Pranif.
Pranif. Oh, okay.
Hi,
Thought she is
Hana,
busy.
Madam and Lu. How are you?
Ah.
Hai. Hai.
Okay, I like your background, Pranif.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you, Cikgu
Pranif.
Hana.
Okay. All right. This
I can read my teacher. I mean, Cikgu.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
You want to read?
Dear Catherine, I having a great vacation. The sun is as yellow as butter and warm as toast. I spend most days relaxing with a book in hand. I'm a lazy cat, stretches out in the sun.
Stretched.
But in the
Okay.
afternoon, when the sun shines down like a fiery torch, I like to cool off in the water. As I swim, the ocean in a mirror of the sky. The clouds are like soft pillows, flo- floating above like birds in the white. The wind and the fish are brightly painted canvases. That, that thing thought the water like Harriet shopper in a big city. I have collected some beautiful seashells for you. They glisten like the deep, dark shine of a doe's eyes. I hate to leave. The island is a dream, but I will be glad to see you again. Paul. Is it Paulo?
Paulo. Yep. Okay. All right. Thank you, Pranif. Very good. Now, can you identify? Let's look at the first sentence. Okay. Can you identify a simile?
The sun is as yellow as butter, as yellow as butter.
Okay, as yellow as butter. Okay, that is one.
Um,
That is a simile. All right, that is a
okay, and
simile.
another one is warm as test.
Toast. Okay, so the sand is as
Yes,
yellow
toast.
as butter. Yep, and warm as toast. Wow. Okay, Catherine is comparing the sand. The color of the sand is yellow, and compare the yellow color of the sand to butter. And the warm, the environment, okay, the warm atmosphere, the warm climate as toast. All right, so normally you put bread in the toaster, right? So when it pop up, then the toast is hot. All right, so that's the comparison being made over there. Hi Shamnurin, you just joined us. Thank you Shamnurin
Yeah.
for joining us. Okay, thank you Pranil. Next, let us look at the following sentence. Um, Read the third sentence,
Okay.
Pranif. I spent.
Uh,
I
okay.
spent. Yeah.
I spend most days relaxing with a book in hand.
Okay, any simile or metaphor here?
I don't think so, but is it a book in hand?
No, there is none. You are right. You are right. There's none. Okay, next sentence, Pranif.
I am a lazy cat, stretches out in the sun.
Stretched out in the sun. Okay, I am a lazy cat. That is what?
Like some people they're being lazy as a cat. Like
I y-
as lazy
as a cat. Okay, as lazy as a cat, it becomes simile. Now, there is no as and there is no like. What is it? It is a metaphor. Okay, it is a metaphor. So I am a lazy cat. You are comparing yourself. Why do you say that you are a lazy cat? Why does Catherine say that she was a lazy cat? Because she stretched out in the sun. Okay, so her behavior, her action, all right, is being compared to a lazy cat. All right, the action. Okay, so I am a lazy cat is a metaphor. Okay, next. But go ahead, Pranif.
but in the afternoon when the sun shines down like a fairy torch.
Fury,
I like
fury
to
thought.
cool off in the water.
Okay, is there any similes or metaphor here? I think students out.
I think a metaphor because the you see when the sun shine down like a fairy torch. This one I think the what is it called?
Okay, there is a clue. One clue used in this sentence. The word like, Pranif, right? As I mentioned before, when you have as
Yes.
or like, then it is what? Students at the chat section can also participate and answer, yeah? Okay, like a fiery torch. So this is a simile, my dear. All right. This is a simile because you are making a comparison.
Oh.
The sun shines down like a fiery torch. When the sun shines down, can you imagine during what do you call that? During it's in the evening. Okay, it's in the evening. So the sun shines down when the sun sets. Okay, when the sun is setting. Can you imagine the color? What color is it? What color is the sky?
Yes. It's like a
What color is
orange
the
color,
sky?
like a with
Yeah,
some like
like
a little
orange
yellow and
color.
some orange.
Yeah,
Very good,
very
Pranif.
good.
Yes, very good. So it's like a fiery torch. Okay. So it compare the sunset with a fiery torch. So the use of the word like over here shows that it is simile. All right. Okay. Next. Go ahead, read, Pranif.
As I swim,
As I
the
swim.
ocean in I mean the ocean is a mirror of the sky.
Okay. Is there any simile or metaphor in this sentence?
Yes, it is. The ocean is a mirror of the sky.
Okay, so what is that? Simile or metaphor?
I think it's like a metaphor.
Very good.
Good.
Very good.
Yeah. Comparison being made without like and as. All right. So no like and no as, then it is a
Oh,
metaphor. Okay. Very good, Pranif. You are getting
Okay.
there.
Excuse me,
Yes.
Cikgu Hana.
Yes.
Shall we have a
very
break?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay.
Wow, banyaknya hadiah menarik menanti anda. Wah, kini Akademi YouTuber mengambil inisiatif baru di mana memberikan hadiah-hadiah ini secara percuma. Ya, percuma kepada anda semua. Bagaimana caranya? Dengan mengikuti kelas tuition online percuma Akademi YouTuber sambil mengutip mata kredit, anda dapat menukarkannya dengan hadiah-hadiah yang menarik ini. Tunggu apa lagi? Segalanya percuma. Jangan lepaskan peluang tau. Dah dapat banyak hadiah menarik, takkan nak lepaskan peluang. Layari www.academyyoutuber.com sekarang untuk maklumat lanjut.
Okay. You may continue, Cikgu Hana.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Vina. Okay, Pranif, shall we continue?
Yes, Hana. The clouds are
Okay.
like soft pillows, floating above birds in the wind, and the fish are brightly painted canvases darting towards the water like hurried shoppers in a big city.
Wow. This sentence is loaded. Loaded with similes and metaphor. Okay, we go one phrase after the other. All right. The cloud are like soft pillows. What is that, Pranif?
Is similar because the clouds
Simile.
are like soft pillows. They have they have a
Like. Okay, very good. Simile, yeah? Simile. All right. The clouds are like soft pillows. Simile is being used there.
Wow.
Floating above like birds in the wind. What is that?
We have another one. And
similar.
And an.
Simile.
On your devices and an.
Simile. Okay, Pranif? Not similar. Simile.
Simile.
Simile. Yeah, simile. All right. So floating above like birds in the wind, and the fish are brightly painted canvases during darting through the water. And then another word, like hurried shoppers in a big city. All right. So the word like over here also tells that simile is being used. So there are 3 similes in the sentence. Okay. All right. Next, Pranif, continue. I have.
Okay, collected seashells for you. They glisten like the deep, dark shine of a doe's eyes.
Those eye. Okay. So glisten like the deep. So what is
Okay,
glisten like a
the
doe's eye? So what is this?
the they glisten like the drop is a similar.
Lee. Simile. Simile.
Simile.
Yes.
Simile.
Okay. Simile. Right. So the eyes, right? The eyes oh no, the seashells. The seashells is being compared to a doe's eye. Okay. And the property of the doe's eye, deep dark shine. Okay. All right. And then okay, last, I think, is it last one? Second last. Okay, I hate.
Yes, Cikgu.
Yes, go ahead.
I hate to leave. The island is a dream, but I will
Oh,
be
An.
glad to see
Okay.
you again. Paulo.
Finally. Another student, An.
Another student. Okay.
Got to
your
on the
devices, please.
camera, yeah.
Yeah, on your devices, please, An.
And Anne.
Oh, not stable.
I think the
Line
internet
is
is
not, yeah.
unstable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so very good. Pranif, is there any simile or metaphor in the last two lines? Last two sentences?
This island is a dream. Not the simile, but the another one.
But metaphor.
Yeah, metaphor.
Okay, it's a metaphor. Yeah, it's a metaphor. All right. Okay, very good, Pranif. Okay, yeah. So the next slide shows you the blue color is a simile and the orange color lines are
Yeah.
the
Wow.
yeah, Teacher Chia. Oops,
Eh.
where's Teacher Chia?
Wow.
Thank you for joining us, Teacher Chia. Hello. Long time no see, Teacher Chia. We miss you.
Yes.
Yeah, miss
Yeah.
you.
You know, the students miss your laughter.
Yeah.
Really?
We got to hear it again.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Pranit
Okay.
is there. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
Pranit
right.
is here.
Okay. The students in the chat section, you could also answer the questions, yeah? All right. So let's complete the simile. First one, the little girl is as light as a, what do you think? Any idea? Anyone?
As a bright or like a shine.
Light. It's light, not as
the bright.
light as, not as in lamp. It's
Yeah,
as
yeah.
light, meaning the
It's
opposite
not
of
The
heavy.
weights.
Not
The
heavy.
weights. Yes, the
Opposite of
weights.
heavy.
Yes. The weights. We are looking at it. The lights.
Yeah.
Has different
Light.
meaning.
The opposite of heavy. Okay. So what is not heavy? You can compare to, the little girl is as light as a, what do you think?
That one can fly. Very light.
Very
Yeah.
light.
Yeah. You can get it from a bird. What does a bird has on its body?
A bird
like
or
a-
hen, chicken,
Yeah.
hen, a
Start.
Is
rooster,
it like a further?
Feather.
feather. Yes, very good. Pranif.
Very
Yep,
good.
The little girl is as light as a feather. Very good. Okay, number 2. Windy was so pretty. She was like a, think of something pretty.
Yeah, beautiful, pretty. Come on.
Anyone? Students in the chat section, you could also participate by
Yeah,
typing.
yeah. So pretty, she
Fakiha,
was like a Fakiha.
Nurhaiza. Yeah. You could also
Shamnurin.
Shamnurin.
Aisha.
What do you think?
She was like what? Pretty like what?
Pretty like a. Okay, formidable
You can-
MS. That feather is for the first one. Yeah, feather is for the first sentence. Number 2, Windy was so pretty. Ying Windy is not here with us today. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Wendy, I'm using your name. You are so pretty. You were so pretty. So she was.
Have
So
to
she was like
remember some
what?
of the names here. We use it in the sentences then.
Yeah. Appreciate them.
Yes. Come on. Pretty. What are the things
Pranith,
that
any
are very...
idea?
Is it like she was like no, it's wrong. I thought it was
It's
she was
okay.
like a
Just try.
diamond. It's wrong.
Oh, diamond. Pretty
Shine
like
like
a
a
diamond.
diamond.
Yeah, shine like a diamond. That's its
Something
song.
related to the fairy tales. Think about it.
Yeah. Clue. Fairy
Clues.
tales.
Uh-huh. There are so many characters. One of the characters having that kind of characteristic, pretty. Huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it like
Come
a
on.
rose?
Okay, formidable
Roses
MS
are
also say
red.
rose.
Roses are
She was like
red.
a rose.
Pretty. Cantik, pretty.
But I
You can
think it
have
is not wrong, Teacher Chia. I
uh,
think it is not
huh?
wrong to say she was pretty like a rose. I think it is
Uh-huh.
not wrong because it depends on the writer. If the
Yeah.
writer wants to compare the pretty to a rose, I think it is possible. It is not
Mm-hmm.
wrong. Yeah, but
Yeah.
normally we don't associate pretty with rose, but it is not wrong. What is another word for that? I mean, any other to associate with pretty?
And other options, please. Come on. You can think about it. You can use your English and NPM and try to compare. What do
Yeah.
they use? Yeah. Pretty means what in Bahasa
Okay.
Malaysia?
Excuse me, can I announce the next code?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next code is number 6. Okay, 6.
Number 6. Okay. Teacher Chia, why don't you give the
Yes.
answer?
Very. Come on. Start with what? First letter is. I will give them clue. What is
Yeah.
the first
What is the
letter?
first letter? It can be P.
Come.
P.
O.
P. Is it P?
P, yes. P as in Portugal. P.
7 letters, is it?
P E
Is it 7
P
letters?
E A N.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
7 letters.
Okay, 7 letters start with P.
Wendy was so pretty. She was pretty.
Like a
P. P. Spell P first.
P.
The way we pronounce.
Okay. Should I say flower? It starts with P. Formidable MS. Starts with P. She was like a flower. Yeah. If you are comparing pretty with a flower, I would say it is correct as well. Rose, flower, they are correct. But
Okay. Yeah,
picture,
very good. Very good.
P.
okay, she was like a picture.
Oh.
Who said
Picture.
Alang Jik? There are a lot of other sentences,
Yeah.
other words actually. You could
Yes.
say that she was like a princess.
Yeah.
She was like a doll. All right, as pretty as a doll, as pretty as a
Teacher,
princess.
I mean Cikgu.
Yes.
I think I find the answer. Is it a pretty as a
Yeah.
picture? If a big picture is
Uh,
always like some pretty, we need to take some
Yeah,
selfie.
somebody got it correct.
okay.
Somebody got it correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
Formidable
imagine.
MS is peacock. Peacock is also possible. Yep.
Yeah.
She was pretty like a peacock. Yeah. But normally peacock, yeah, you could use peacock for its pretty,
As
for its beauty, or could also for its arrogance. Okay, the behavior. All right. Okay, next slide. The house was so small, it looked like a. So this one, it helps you in writing essays, because um, you are comparing the description of the house or any things, or any people, could be things, could be people around you, okay, with similes and metaphors. So you would give an
Cikgu
advantage.
Hana, I think again the
Yes,
question number 4. If my rabbit
right.
keeps eating so much, he is going to be as big as a giant.
As a giant. Yeah, acceptable? Correct.
Mhm.
Little Queen. How about angel? You mean angel is for pretty? Wendy was so pretty. She was like an angel. Normally, angel, uh, we associate with kindness, right? Angel, demure. Okay, that's angel. But as I told you, when it comes to literature, okay, there is no right or wrong, because what do you call that? Grammatically, it is correct. Okay, as long as you give adjectives, and it depends on the comparison that you are making. All right, angel is also acceptable. All right, the house was so small, it looked like a what? Imagine a very small house.
Come on.
Small like germs. Liana Nordin. That's too small, my dear. Germs. You can't live inside germs, right?
Clue,
Make,
clue.
yeah,
Clue,
probably
please.
bigger,
Clue.
probably bigger.
Clue,
Is it like
please.
the house was so small? It looked like a toys, because
Like a toy.
sometimes the toys are so much. Toy. The child
Toys.
playing
Look,
child's toys.
yeah, yes, it is acceptable. Okay, it looked like a toy. This is acceptable. And sometimes you could also say it looks like a box. Okay, and any other possibilities? Because as English is concerned, when you are writing a descriptive miniature, little queen, so small it look like a miniature. Okay, miniature house. All right. Okay, what is bis, Liana? Liana Nordin, you wrote bis. What is bis? Care to explain? Okay, what time? Okay, we have about 12
11.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, 11
Okay,
minutes.
next. When my mom saw how messy my room was, she turned as white as a
Bright.
what?
Is it bright?
Bride.
White as start with the letter S.
Yeah. During
Shine.
that season, you can see it. There is 4 seasons. During that season, you can see the things drop from the sky.
White as cloud. S, Liana. Try the word from S.
Start with the letter S.
Cikgu
Four
Hana, I
letters,
also
Yeah.
have
four
like
letters,
another
four
answer.
letters.
Is it she turns as white as a winter?
As
No,
a winter,
start with the letter S.
S.
The
Yeah,
Simple
during
as
winter.
snow.
You can
During
see
that time,
you can see it during that
The
time,
snow?
during winter.
Yes. Very good. Snow. Okay,
Yeah,
what is
Little Queen also good. Okay, snow.
The
okay. Actually, if
And the
no,
wind
there's
is
no
the
yeah,
same
as white as
meanings,
snow.
right, Cikgu?
Yeah.
Come again? What was it, Pranif? Can you repeat?
Is it the snow and the winter? Is it same meaning?
Um, Snow will come during winter. Yeah. So winter is the climate, the season, but snow is just like
Rain.
The
rain.
raindrops.
Yeah. Okay. So when you put snow, there's no here. Yeah. So this should be omitted. She turned as white as snow. All right. That pool is as small as a. The pool is as small as
The
a.
same. Is it
Same answer
as
just now, you
small
mean?
as a fairy? Because the
Fairy,
fairy
no, it's pool.
tale.
Just imagine pool, like swimming pool. Okay, it's as small as a what? What is small, which is oval or round or rectangular in shape? It depends on the shape of the pool. Sometimes a pool can be round, sometimes a pool could be oval, sometimes a pool could be rectangular. Okay, pool is as small as a.
Is it that pool is as small as the mug? I mean a cup. The
A
cup.
cup.
The cup is small, right? Cikgu.
Yeah. Yes, correct. A pool is as small as a cup. It is acceptable if the pool is round, but probably you could have a better answer. What are the things that is round? Things that round. Think of something which is round and small.
Oh.
What do you think?
Is it small, as small as the germs? Because they are so small,
Germs.
and sometimes the germs are wrong.
No, it should be the shape of a pool, my dear. As I told you, it could be round, could be oval, could be rectangular. Germs is too minute. Table, insect, bucket. Yeah, alangjik. Bucket is also acceptable. Pranif, your answer just now, cup is also acceptable. All right. What else? If you want to exaggerate, you could also say coin, as small as a coin. Okay, but that is exaggeration. All right. So we have about 7 minutes. Ha, Pranif, look here. Your name is there.
Your name.
So this is a metaphor. Pranif has a green thumb to make his plants grow well. Okay, so Pranif has a green thumb. This is
Thank you, Cikgu
we are
Hana.
done.
Thank you so much.
We are done with a simile,
He
but
just
this is
noticed it.
metaphor. Overjoyed. Do you like gardening, Pranif? Pranif, do you like
Pranif?
gardening?
Yes, I love
Liking.
gardening.
Oh, okay.
You love gardening, yeah. So, hopefully you have you have green fingers. Okay, normally we say green fingers, but the sentence over here says that Pranif has a green thumb to make his plants grow well. Okay, so the common ground here is green. All right, and then plants. Okay, so plants normally, yeah, green color. Yes,
Fingers.
Mr. Desan, correct. Green fingers. Okay. My
And
mother
is
is a bear.
keep on
Yes,
trying. And but I think the internet, I think she's
internet
having
not
problem.
stable.
Yeah,
Okay.
lagging.
Okay, can I announce the last code?
Yep.
Okay, last
Go ahead.
number. Okay, the number is number 4. Okay, 4 again. 4.
Okay, number 4.
For
Okay, you have 2 fours. All right. My mother is a bear in the morning. What is the common ground? A bear
Is
is
it
normally
like
grouchy.
my mother is being like so busy in the morning? She prepares the breakfast and and many more
Bear normally
more things.
not busy,
Mothers will
Pranif.
be stressed.
Yep. Normally, best behavior, they are not busy. If bees, yeah, my mother is a bee in the morning. Okay, so that meaning that the mother is busy in the morning, but a bear in the morning meaning what?
Look at the size
Yeah, look at the size, and then
and the
bear.
movement.
Best behavior is normally grouchy, normally grumpy, complaining, nagging. All right. Okay, but yeah, you have to know best behavior to be able to compare mother with bear. It's not your fault, Pranif. Okay. All right. Next. Ying Windy is such an angel. All
wow,
Oh,
right.
angel.
Yeah.
wow.
So what is the common
Wow.
ground? What is the common ground? Ying Windy compared to an angel. You refer to?
Like Windy is like so beautiful, so pretty, such an angel.
Okay, as I told you just now, an angel normally we associate with kindness. Okay, we don't associate angel with pretty unless you say it in Malay. Yes, cantik macam bidadari, right? That's in Malay. But in English, we don't associate angel with pretty or beauty. In English, we associate angel with kindness. All right. Okay, so the common ground here is Ying Windy and Angel. The common ground is kind.
Kind.
Right. Okay, this is, I think, the last one. The lady boss is a dragon with a coffee breath. What is the common ground? Common ground is dragon and coffee breath. Because normally dragon would emit what?
Fire.
Fire from the mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
Is she
You,
too busy?
you look
No,
at the
not busy.
coffee when
Not
it's
busy.
very hot. The
The,
hot
the,
coffee.
the nagging part, the reprimanding part, okay, the meticulous part, okay, the way she say things, okay, it's just like a dragon with a coffee breath. Okay, that's the metaphor being used here. Okay, all right. Uh, okay, Little Queen, I think you have what do you call that? Internet problem. Your comment came in late. All right.
Wow,
Yeah.
Lee
I think
Simon.
she's
Thank you for
gone.
trying.
Lee
Hi.
Yes,
Simon.
we have this
Hi,
segment
hi
here.
there.
Malaysia.
Okay. All right. I don't think we have time for what do you call that? For quizzes. All
Which
right.
is
I
6
prepared
o'clock
quizzes
already.
actually, but I don't think we have time because it's already 6 o'clock. I would give you the
Link.
link, right?
Ah,
I will give you the link so you could just play
yeah,
it. All
Cikgu
right.
Hana can paste paste in private chat, I can post here
Okay,
the
hold
link.
on.
No problem, Lee Simon. No problem.
Busy.
We understood.
College life, easy, huh?
University.
Yeah. All right, the link is given there.
Okay.
Cikgu, please wait a minute. I joined and my phone doesn't take too long.
Now, you can play it on your own. I will monitor later, and then probably I would contact or I would announce the winner next, because next is, hold on, next week is Madam Vina.
Yo.
Okay, so you can just go ahead, do the
Melanie is
quizzes.
the best
and then I
presenter
track.
every time.
Yeah. I mean, Madam Vina is an excellent teacher, of course. The best. All right.
All are excellent.
I think that's about it for today. Thank you, everyone, for joining me and for joining us, the Muet team. All right. Back to you, Madam Vina.
Okay. Oh, I have to give the link, is it?
Yeah. Give the link.
Okay,
Link
right.
and sijil. Sijil link.
Okay, link sijil.
Okay, with God's
Okay,
grace, we are done with today's session. We learned a lot from Cikgu Hana about figurative language. So congratulations to those who are able to follow our session from the beginning to the end, especially SMK Sultan Sulaiman students, okay, and their teacher, Mr. Desson, okay. And thank you very much, Cikgu Hana, for such an interesting lesson. Okay, the link for the cert is already in the chat session. Please click and fill in the form with correct spelling, okay? Okay. Once again, I would like to thank Cikgu Hana for the interesting lesson. So dear students, please support Cikgu Hana by clicking the subscribe button below. Now, okay, thank you very much. Okay, I think that's all for now. We have another class later with Madam Vina. See you in another session. Goodbye, everyone. Okay, stay
Bye.
safe till we meet you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Tuisyen online percuma.
Bye-bye.
Tuisyen
Bye-bye.
online
Bye-bye.
percuma. Layari www.academyyoutuber bagi mengikuti tuisyen online secara percuma. Prasekolah, sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah, semua ada di Akademi YouTuber. Rujuk jadual di laman sesawang www.academyyoutuber.com. Semoga masa terluang anak-anak anda diisi dengan sebaiknya. Tuisyen online percuma mestilah Akademi YouTuber.